On this season of What America Eats, sponsored by Geico, we're on a journey to find out what dishes are exploding with popularity across America. This month finds us in Pennsylvania, where German immigrants introduced a classic favorite snack, the pretzel, to Americans. To this date, 80% of the nation's pretzels come from Pennsylvania. We're here in Pittsburgh to find out what all the fuss is about. I'm Jon Ashton, and this is What America Eats. German immigrants first brought pretzels to America in the late 18th century. To look back at this simple original, we're here at the Pretzel Shop, a Southside Pittsburgh landmark that's been around since 1927. They still bake their pretzels in the original brick oven. What would you say is the key to a good pretzel?
Flavor. Flavor comes from the water, the processing, and the baking in the oven. Because whenever you make anything in that oven, it's totally different than if you put it into a regular oven.
Your husband purchased this in what year?
81.
And how many pretzels do you make a day?
Couple thousand.
You've got this fantastic machine that cuts about a 2.5 ounce piece. As it comes down the machine, it rolls it into this shape, and as you look at it, the sides are thinner than the center. See, it's slenderer. So I'm gonna hold it, yeah? And then we do this,
Yeah.
and then
There, you got it. You're okay.
twist, and then come up. And there you have it. Here's the best part. They make custom pretzels too. Look at that. It's so pretty. I feel guilty eating it. So I stuck one of these in my pocket. Of course, the pretzel experience is all about what you do with it. Over at Penn Brewery, pretzel sticks are served with a Bavarian cheese dip. 80% of the nation's pretzels come from Pennsylvania.
I guess it's just the German immigrants that came in. Of course, Germans love beer, and beer and pretzels are, they're a perfect match together, so.
Beer, cheese, and pretzels seems to be a
cheese.
good match. They seem to get along like shoes and socks when they're here in Pennsylvania.
We've taken a little bit farther and brought in a recipe that I developed, an original Bavarian cheese dip that's called a Batsta. There's a lot of cheese in it and butter. We have Munster, Brie, or Camembert, and cream cheese. And then we put some things in there to spice it up. There's some cayenne, and we put some beer in there just to get it going.
It's the yin and yang effect.
Yes.
You've got the warm, soft dough, and then the cold cheese. And then I can taste that beer that's been made on premise in there as well. Cheers, Jim. Thanks.
Cheers.
Now, pretzel purists may insist on a simple pretzel with mustard. However, Pennsylvanians didn't become America's foremost pretzel consumers without some innovations. At Hofbrau House in Pittsburgh, the pretzel gets repurposed as a roll for a French dip sandwich. Look at this pretzel roll. Just take a look at this. Look at the colour and the sheen. It's got that glorious chestnut colour to it. The cheese is melted, caramelised onions, and you've got that beef. And better still, this is being served with a dip and a horseradish sauce. It's got a great texture to it, but it's crisp, soft on the inside, and then that meat is so juicy. Using the pretzel roll is quite genius. Rather than it being a softer roll, now you've got something with a bit of crispness and chewiness to it. This is excellent. Highly recommend it. We've certainly had our dinner at this point, but we can't leave Pittsburgh without a dessert. That means a trip to Burgertree Bar, where you can get your pretzels in the form of a milkshake. Look at that, the caramel's even popping over the end. Who would have thought pretzels in a milkshake? You got the pieces of pretzel with that sweetness from the caramel. It's not very often I get to end these segments on a sweet note, but today we do. Until next time, I'm Jon Ashton. See you soon.